Have you ever stood at the edge of a stormy sea? Waves crashing relentlessly against the shore, mirroring the chaos swirling in your own mind? That relentless tide of negative thoughts, doubt, resentment, anxiety, pulling you under, leaving you gasping for breath amid the debris of daily life. But what if, in that very moment, a gentle dawn broke through, parting the clouds with golden light, whispering promises of renewal and serenity? This is not just a dream, it's the transformative power waiting within you. Drawn from the timeless wisdom of Buddhism, picture yourself emerging from the storm, your spirit cleansed, your heart alight with unshakable peace. In this expanded exploration, we invite you on an evocative journey through ancient teachings and modern applications, where we'll unravel the chains of negativity and weave a tapestry of positivity that envelops your entire being. Prepare to be inspired, uplifted, and forever changed as we delve into the art of purifying your mind. One breath, one insight at a time. Imagine awakening each morning not to the heavy fog of yesterday's burdens, but to a crisp clarity that infuses every moment with vibrant energy. In our whirlwind modern existence, where stress from demanding jobs, strained relationships, and the ceaseless scroll of digital noise bombards us like an unending rain, it's all too easy to let negative energy accumulate like dust in forgotten corners of the soul. Yet, hidden within the profound depths of Buddhism, a spiritual tradition that has illuminated paths for millennia, lie secrets to sweeping away that darkness and inviting in a radiant glow of positivity. This isn't merely about fleeting relief, it's a heartfelt invitation to reclaim your inner sanctuary, where peace isn't a rare visitor but a cherished companion. Through this immersive voyage, we'll unearth practical gems of wisdom, mindfulness rituals that quiet the mind's stormy chatter, meditation techniques that bloom like lotus flowers in murky waters, and everyday strategies that transform ordinary moments into extraordinary bursts of joy. Whether you're a curious newcomer dipping your toes into these serene waters or a seasoned seeker yearning to dive deeper, this narrative promises not just knowledge, but a soul-stirring evolution. Feel the anticipation building, a promise of liberation from the invisible weights that have held you back, replaced by a lightness that propels you forward. Join us as we navigate the Buddhist lens on energy, weaving in threads of mindfulness, compassionate meditation, and actionable tips to nurture a mindset brimming with optimism. By journey's end, you'll possess a vibrant toolkit, forged from ancient lore and contemporary insight, empowering you to foster emotional resilience and profound well-being. Envision starting each day with a heart wide open, ready to embrace life's kaleidoscope of possibilities, not chasing perfection, but dancing gracefully with imperfection. This journey isn't solitary. It's a shared odyssey where your reflections and revelations become the sparks that ignite growth. So, dear reader, let go of the anchors of doubt and allow yourself to drift into this ocean of wisdom. Sit comfortably, breathe deeply, and let the teachings of Buddhism envelop you like a warm embrace. Together, we'll banish the shadows of bad energy from your mind and summon a symphony of positivity that echoes through every facet of your existence. On this path of profound inner metamorphosis, let's commit to sharing these luminous insights far and wide. Your engagement doesn't just fuel this exploration, it scatters seeds of hope, blooming in hearts that need them most. In this enriching series, we'll demystify intricate philosophies into bite-sized, soul-nourishing steps, making Buddhist wisdom as approachable as a gentle conversation with an old friend. Facing personal trials, relational tempests, or career crossroads, these revelations will serve as your compass, guiding you through negativity toward triumphant transcendence. By the close of our tale, you'll grasp how insidious negative energy infiltrates our essence and how Buddhist tenets act as a purifying elixir, cleansing the mind and birthing positive vitality. These aren't dusty doctrines confined to scrolls, they're living, breathing instruments you can wield in your routine to build unyielding emotional fortitude and crystalline mental acuity. Picture mornings where clarity reigns supreme, an open heart welcoming life's adventures with eager arms. This pursuit honors progress over flawlessness, crafting a mindset that cradles your happiness like a precious gem. We urge you to pause amid these words, reflecting on your own life's mosaic. How do these echoes of ancient truth resonate in your core? Your unique epiphanies are the true alchemy of transformation. So, hand in hand, Let's venture forth, unraveling timeless sagacity, embodying mindfulness, and harnessing the alchemy of positive energy. In applying these principles, you'll nurture an inner tranquility that spills over, illuminating your world like sunlight piercing through forest leaves. Stay with us as we plunge into the heart of mindfulness, the grace of loving kindness, and pragmatic pearls for sustaining positivity amid life's hustle. Thank you for embarking on this odyssey towards serenity and emotional harmony. Engage with us through likes that echo encouragement, comments that weave community, and shares that ripple outward. Subscribe to Insightful Journey for a steady stream of spiritual nourishment and personal evolution. Together, we'll forge ripples of positivity, touching lives and fostering a collective uplift by embracing Buddhism's grace and expelling mental shadows. Lesson 1. Unveiling the shadows, understanding bad energy. Have you ever sensed an invisible fog enveloping your thoughts? A subtle heaviness that drags your spirit downward like autumn leaves in a relentless wind? It's that lingering unease, perhaps born from the grind of daily deadlines, the sting of fractured bonds, or an inexplicable whisper of discontent that clings stubbornly, refusing to fade. In our hyper-connected era, where notifications ping like insistent raindrops and societal pressures loom like thunderclouds, negative energy sneaks in uninvited, weaving webs that ensnare our joy and dim our inner light. But pause for a moment. Envision greeting the dawn with a soul unburdened. Your mood a canvas of vibrant hues rather than muted grays, untouched by fleeting encounters or future fears. This bad energy, elusive yet pervasive, manifests in myriad forms: self-doubt that chains your dreams in invisible shackles, resentment simmering like a forgotten pot on the stove, or the relentless barrage of grim headlines that floods your mind with waves of dread and despair. These forces don't just sap your vitality, they erect invisible barriers, blocking the flow of peace and contentment that should be your birthright. The first whisper of liberation comes from acknowledgement, a courageous gaze into the mirror of your experiences. By pinpointing the sparks that ignite these shadows, be it a toxic dialogue or the echo of unresolved pain, you reclaim agency. Transforming victimhood into empowerment, it's akin to clearing a cluttered room. As you identify and sweep away the debris, space emerges for light to dance freely. In the poetic embrace of Buddhism, this energy aligns with dukkha, the poignant truth of suffering rooted in our attachments to fleeting illusions. These teachings invite us to observe our mental tempests with gentle curiosity, not harsh critique, fostering mindfulness that acts as a lighthouse amid the storm. Recognize the sacred interplay of mind, body, and surroundings. Just as a disordered home breeds chaos, mental clutter, worries piling like unopened mail, disrupts your equilibrium. By harmonizing these realms, you invite a symphony of positivity to play. Remember, dear seeker, bad energy's grip varies like fingerprints. What drains one soul might barely touch another. This personalization underscores the beauty of self-exploration. No universal map exists. Only your intuitive compass guiding introspection. Delve deeper, and new vistas unfold, resilience blooming like desert flowers after rain. Strategies emerging like stars in a clearing sky. Throughout this odyssey, we'll illuminate Buddhist-inspired paths to discern and dissolve these energies, blending them seamlessly into your life's rhythm. Foster a haven of peace, where fulfillment replaces fragmentation. Stay enchanted as we venture further into Buddhist vistas on energy, mindfulness rituals, and alchemical tips for transmuting shadows into beacons of growth and wisdom. Together, we'll chart a course to expel mental murk, birthing an existence alive with positivity and tranquil grace. Lesson 2. The Eternal Flow, the Buddhist perspective on energy. In the vast tapestry of existence, energy pulses like an unseen river, shaping the contours of our reality far beyond the tangible world. Buddhism, with its luminous philosophy, beckons us to explore this ethereal current, where mind and spirit intertwine in a dance of profound consequence. At its core lies karma, a cosmic ledger not of judgment, but of gentle cause and effect. Envision it as a garden. Plant seeds of kindness, and harvest blooms of joy, sow thorns of malice, and navigate a path strewn with pain. This awareness stirs a deep emotional stirring, urging us to infuse every thought, word, and deed with intentional light, knowing they ripple outward, sculpting our destiny. Mindfulness, that exquisite jewel of Buddhist lore, emerges as the guardian of this energy. It's the art of dwelling fully in the now, observing the mind's wanderings with the tenderness of a parent watching a child at play. In this sacred presence, clarity dawns, revealing the veiled negativities that obscure our vision. No longer slaves to impulsive reactions, we choose responses laced with wisdom, turning tempests into tranquil breezes. Inner peace, the crowning aspiration, isn't a passive dream but an active symphony, meditation as the melody. Ethical living as the harmony. Compassion as the crescendo, yielding a serenity that resonates through the soul like an eternal chord. Buddhism's gaze extends to our woven fates. Our energies entwine with those of fellow beings and the cosmos itself. A reminder of our shared humanity. This interconnected web evokes a poignant responsibility to cultivate positivity not merely for personal solace, but as a gift to the world. Acts of generosity become bridges, compassion the mortar, uplifting the collective spirit in a cascade of healing light. Yet, shadows arise from ignorance, clinging, and aversion, the roots of sorrow that Buddhism tenderly uproots. Through introspective journeys, we confront these with grace, releasing what harms and embracing what heals. Practical rituals like meditation become alchemical fires, forging clarity and heart-centered living essential for banishing darkness. In essence, this perspective is a love letter to transformation. Every challenge a canvas for growth. Every breath a step toward enlightenment. It stirs the heart with hope, empowering us to transcend limits and awaken to boundless potential. By weaving these threads into daily life, we foster harmony within and without, our energies aligning in a divine chorus. Let this wisdom inspire. In nurturing kindness and ethics, we create ripples that echo eternally, inviting a world aglow with compassion and peace. Lesson 3. The Sanctuary of Now, Mindfulness Meditation. Amid the cacophony of our hurried lives, where thoughts whirl like leaves in a gale and negativity clings like persistent shadows, lies a beacon of solace, mindfulness meditation. Rooted in antiquity yet validated by modern science, this practice is a tender embrace for the weary soul, dissolving stress and birthing calm like a river smoothing stones over eons. Picture this. Dawn breaks. Anxiety stirs like a restless sea within you, deadlines loom, regrets echo, but instead of surrender, you carve a sacred pause, anchoring to your breath's rhythmic tide. Inhale the promise of now, exhale the ghosts of yesterday. Mindfulness isn't about silencing the mind's symphony but witnessing it with loving detachment. Thoughts drifting like clouds across an azure sky. Science whispers affirmations. Regular practice diminishes anxiety's grip, tames depression's roar, sharpens emotional sails for life's voyages. Negative energies lose their tyranny in this spacious awareness, yielding to resilience that blooms from within. Its beauty? Utter accessibility. No grand temples required. Just stolen moments amid chaos. Be it desk-bound breaths or nature's whisper. Begin simply. Seek quietude. Sit with grace, eyes softly closed. Trace breath's journey, the cool influx, warm release, chest's gentle rise, minds wander. Gently shepherd them back. Sans rebuke. Over time, this ritual reshapes your inner landscape. Shadows arise, yet you greet them with kindness, watching them fade like mist under sun. In Buddhist lore, mindfulness unveils impermanence, the fleeting dance of thoughts, the ephemeral nature of suffering. It's a spiritual odyssey, deepening insight and loosening attachment's chains. Embrace consistency. 5 minutes at dawn or dusk weave profound shifts, calmer seas. Focused horizons. Negativities hold weakened. As you journey, each mindful breath becomes a hymn to peace, a testament to your soul's healing artistry. Lesson 4. The heart's gentle flame, loving kindness meditation. In a world that often feels like a battlefield of burdens, work's relentless march. Relationships tangled thorns, overwhelms crushing weight, negativity creeps in, chilling the heart's warmth. Yet, imagine an antidote. Loving kindness meditation, or metta, a radiant practice that kindles compassion's fire, melting away frost and igniting empathy's glow. Envision dawn's first light. You sit, heart opening like a flower to sun, Extending kindness first to yourself. Acknowledge your struggles with tender whispers. May I be well. May I be happy, healing self-wounds with grace. Then, like ripples in a pond, extend this benevolence to loved ones, acquaintances, even adversaries. Recognize our shared fragility, wishing all peace in a universal embrace. Studies illuminate its magic. Anger dissolves. Resentment fades. Empathy surges, rewiring neural pathways toward joy. No expertise needed, just quiet moments. Breath focused, repeating phrases like a lullaby. May you be safe. May you be loved. This isn't mere mindset shift, it's a revolution in connections. Approaching life with understanding's lens. In competition's shadow, metta reminds of our bonds. Positive intentions sculpting reality. Regular practice unveils transformations. Negativity yields to gratitude's bloom. Joy's embrace. It's a lifelong melody. Building resilience. Fostering peace. Dream of a world steeped in kindness, empathy guiding every exchange. It begins with you. Moments of metta ripple outward, creating waves of positivity. Loving kindness isn't technique alone, it's life's essence. Choosing compassion in every breath, word, deed, let it empower you. Transmuting shadows into love's luminous light. Lesson 5. The healing balm, the role of compassion and forgiveness. Oh, the ache of betrayal. Resentment's slow burn, like thorns embedded deep, poisoning the soul's garden. Holding grudges burdens not just the mind but the body. A heavy yoke dimming life's vibrancy. Yet, compassion arrives as a soothing rain, washing away anger's residue, while forgiveness unlocks the cage, setting the spirit free. In Buddhism's compassionate gaze, these virtues are sacred pillars. Compassion sees humanity's shared flaws, understanding actions born from pain. It evokes empathy's warmth, recognizing our collective vulnerabilities. Forgiveness? Not erasure of wounds, but release from bitterness's chains, a courageous act yielding immeasurable freedom. Imagine shedding that backpack of stones. Each grudge lifted, steps lightening with every release. It's a journey, introspection, self-kindness, gradual letting go. Metta meditation amplifies this. Phrases of goodwill cultivate open hearts, nurturing forgiveness's seeds. History's heroes echo this power. Mandela's forgiveness bridging divides, a beacon of transformation. In our lives, it reclaims narratives, grounding futures in understanding. Compassion and forgiveness aren't ideals, they're potent elixirs for growth, transcending pain, birthing resilience. Begin with self-compassion, gift forgiveness to heal. In weaving them into interactions, envision conflicts melting into reconciliation, a world of empathy, starting in your heart. Lesson 6. Words as bridges, the practice of right speech. Words. Fragile vessels carrying the essence of our souls, capable of mending hearts or shattering them like fragile glass. In human tapestry, communication weaves our bonds, yet how often do we ponder the energy our utterances unleash? Buddhism's right speech, a jewel in the Noble Eightfold Path, urges words of truth. Kindness. Benefit, a symphony that heals rather than harms. Envision dialogues where every syllable uplifts, fostering empathy's bloom. Words build empires of connection or fortresses of isolation. Recall a kind phrase that ignited your spirit, or harsh ones that scarred like winter frost. Right speech transcends courtesy, it's intentional compassion, choosing unity over division. In digital realms, where words fly unchecked, misunderstandings fester like weeds. Yet, principles guide. Pause, reflect, respond with mindfulness, transforming virtual voids into havens of wisdom. Tone, timing, intention, these nuances matter. A gentle word diffusing storms, restoring harmony. Awareness births change. Observe speech's roots, ego, anger, and align with values. Ripples extend. Uplifting words foster harmony, deepening ties. Right speech encompasses all. Writing, gestures, silence is profound. Listen, it's ethical living, considering impacts, navigating discord with respect. By embodying this, we nurture self and community. Safe spaces for authenticity. Imagine global shifts, empathy in debates, sincere apologies healing rifts. Right speech empowers, reducing negativity, birthing understanding. Embrace it, one word, one bridge at a time. Lesson 7. Sacred symphonies, Buddhist rituals and practices. Buddhist rituals, not rote motions, but soulful ceremonies that polish the mind's mirror, reflecting clarity amid life's haze. Each act a portal to purification, inviting humility, gratitude, devotion, prostrations, bowing deeply. Ego yields to reverence, humility's river flowing free. Chanting, vibrations of sutras resonate, calming tempests, linking to ancestral wisdom. Offerings, flowers, incense, symbols of generosity, birthing abundance's mindset. Walking meditation, steps sync with breath, grounding presence, releasing day's knots. Mindful eating, savor bites with thanks, transforming meals into gratitude's feast. Pilgrimage, journeys to sacred sites, metaphors for inner progress. Water rituals, pouring, bathing statues, renewal's emblem, mirroring mind's cleanse. Retreats, silence's embrace unveils insights, breakthroughs in contemplation's depths. Bowing to elders, respect's gesture, opening hearts to guidance. Acts of service, kindness purifies intentions, fostering compassion. Daily chanting, devotion's rhythm anchors mindfulness. Home altars, sanctuaries reminding of aspirations. Confession, acknowledging errors, vowing growth, renewing energy, honoring ancestors, gratitude for impermanence. Living intentionally, gratitude offerings, shifting to abundance. Seasonal rituals, aligning with nature's cycles, embracing change. Sacred art, dances, creativity's devotion, silence's retreat, introspection's gift. Vows recitation, ethical anchors, generosity practices, altruism's bloom. These rituals guide to peace, virtue's cultivation, compassionate alignment, profound tools for mind's purity and growth. Lesson 8. Earth's whisper, living in harmony with nature. In our hurried chase, we forget, our souls echo nature's rhythms. Inner peace intertwined with Earth's embrace. Living harmoniously draws positive energy like roots sipping rain, rejuvenating spirits. Imagine dawn's leaves rustling, sun's kiss, forest's breath, calm cascades. Balance restores, nature's lessons, trees bend in storms. Resilient, flowers rebirth post-winter. Adaptive, rivers persist. Patient, embrace change with grace. Mindfulness blooms, spider webs intricacy. Waves lull, sunset's palette, presence reduces stress. Swells gratitude, deepens bonds. Buddhism honors interconnectedness, sustain nature. Nurture self, actions ripple planetary health. Practice anywhere, houseplants, park strolls. Stargazing, communion reminds of life's tapestry. Nature sparks creativity, thinkers inspired by blooms. Poets by peaks, imagination awakens. Community thrives, gardens, walks foster connections. Shared love, harmony preserves ecosystems. Cultivates awareness, compassionate stewardship for sustainable worlds. Positive energy flowing eternally. Lesson 9. Crafting your sanctuary, creating a positive environment. Welcome to a transformative odyssey. Daily rituals weaving positivity's fabric, turning ordinary into extraordinary. Morning gratitude, bedbound, savor joys, tone sets symphony. Mindful routine, meditate, breathe, savor breakfast, clarity dawns. Walking mindfully, steps attuned, body sensations, surroundings, present connection. Gratitude pauses, journal blessings, abundance mindset. Kindness acts, gestures brighten days. Fulfill souls, mini meditations, breaths reset. Positivity fosters, media mindfulness, uplift with inspiring content. Limit drains, self-care, nourish body, food, hydration, rest. Movement impacts essence. Intentions, set positive goals, focus aligns. Evening reflection, kind review, celebrate, release, growth opportunities. Bedtime ritual, relax, books, stretches, music, peaceful slumber. Positive surroundings, uplifting relationships. Inspiring spaces, ecosystem reinforces. These habits profound. Resilience navigates, joy cultivates. Embrace transformation. Positivity weaves life's tapestry. Lesson 10. Everyday radiance, daily practices for maintaining a positive mindset. As our saga culminates, Embrace practices sustaining positivity's flame. Morning start, stretch, breathe, reflect, peace enters. Mindfulness daily. Present in tasks, focus enhances. Stress fades. Gratitude. Journal blessings, abundance shifts. Stillness moments. Meditate, contemplate, recharge connects. Positivity surround. Uplifting talks. Inspiring sources, energy guards. Self-care. Nourish holistically, replenish activities. Bedtime routine, calm rituals. Clutter-free rest, sleep promotes. Kindness. Gestures fulfill. Thought monitoring. Redirect negatives. Self-compassion. Rituals. Affirmations. Traditions, meaning fosters. These expel shadows. Birth peace. Small steps transform. Witness brightness. Sustaining energy. Ongoing reflection. Mindfulness commitments. Celebrate progress. Learn setbacks. Trust ancient wisdom. Guide to harmony. Thank you for this journey. Weave wisdom. Spread light, one breath at a time. Your path gifts all encountered. Keep momentum. Radiate positivity.